Hi everybody. Okay, this is gonna be a shorter video than the other one. Sorry. I get on a train and I can't stop going. Okay. But I gotta say, um, all right. I'm a big Claire and Kyle fan. I've said this. Okay. But they are making me not like the couple anymore, and it's not because of I don't know. I mean, okay, clearly they want to go in a different direction, and I talked about that. So just have that in mind, okay? But then, however, I thought that they wanted me to remain hopeful for them because of the montage, well, kind of, and the song, and I gave my theory on that the other day, okay? But what are they doing with Michael Miller? Jesus. They give him lines like, okay, a note to everybody. If you love somebody the way he says he loves her, then you wouldn't talk to her like that. Because he thinks he's being protective and like helping her out, but then he makes her feel small, like she can't figure stuff out. And like I said before, she told him point blank why she broke up with him. There was no other reason for the breakup. She feels like she hasn't made her own decisions in her life and she wants to make mistakes and do the right thing or whatever on her own terms. And then he's the one trying to muddy up the water and say, but I think that you want to break up with me so that you can be with Holden. Am I right? I'm like, no, you're not right. She happens to be there and he's going to help show her around the sites. You made it dirty. It wasn't dirty. It's not even like that. And and let me just tell you that the more you try to whatever, the more you're gonna push her into his arms. The more you try to say no, 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 don't, the more she's gonna want to explore with him. Do you not understand psychology, my man? Like, hello. And I like Michael Miller. I do. I like the character of Kyle. I feel bad for him. Like, I feel bad for him. I cheer for him. I do all the things. But man, no. So yeah. So then they had a moment yesterday where they showed a small snippet of the what he said to her, the last thing he said to her. And yeah, it just wasn't good because she remembered it and it just put her in a bad mood, which I mean, understandably so. But what I'm saying is, it adds up in your mind of like, and if somebody makes you mad, upset, whatever, you're not gonna be, you're not gonna want to be with them. It's just not the way that works. Um. Okay. Now the next thing is, I want to see what happens with Kane and Billy and Jill, like when they all get together, like what's actually gonna happen. Because you can tell, or I can tell from the last scene today, where Jill says, "You really hurt me." I felt that. I felt like she was really mad, like not mad, but like disappointed when her son stopped talking to her. So I hope they really patch it up because that's just not right to stop talking to somebody. I mean, completely stop talking to them. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. And then, uh, Audra, I don't know about Audra because on the one side, okay, I have two thoughts about this. On the one side, I feel bad for her because apparently she's had a bad childhood and, whatever. So then she felt like she had to raise herself and she's been alone her whole life. So she has an independent spirit and she didn't want to feel like she owes anybody anything or she doesn't want to get too close for fear of being hurt. Okay, that part I understand. But then the way you go about it is like so strange to me. So a person shows you love, complete affection, all the things, and you just back away and you push him away. Okay, that doesn't work. You have to let somebody in. Now, you have to protect yourself also, but you have to let them in. You can't go around not letting anyone. That's just not how it works. Unless you want to be solitude. I mean, that's a choice, but I don't know. So I don't know. As far as the love department, now Audra, I don't know what they're gonna do with her because unless they put her back together with Nate, I don't see them putting her with somebody else because she's already been with Kyle that didn't work out. And everybody else kind of doesn't like her for past deeds. So I don't know. Maybe you wrote yourself in a corner and this I'm not really sure, but it's looking like that. As far as her character. I mean, like okay, what I mean is she could be business successful, but as far as a personal life, I don't know. So I don't know if you meant to write it that way, but that's the way it's coming off to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. Um, okay. Sally and Billy. I don't know. Okay. So I want them together because I think they bring the best out in each other. That's just my interpretation. However, I don't think that for some reason I don't think they're gonna make it long term because they're the kind of people that can make it through hard times, but then there are more hard times. So I don't know. I really don't know. But I think that okay. I just thought about this right now, like legit right now. Oh, okay. So Sally is trying to get Jill to be the backer, financial backer for the thing, right? Okay. So if Billy takes it the right way and understands, then they have a shot. But if he feels like she's going behind his back and trying to manipulate the situation for his good, by the way, but if he feels like he's been manipulated, it's not going to turn out pretty. So this might be the end of their relationship because it all hinges on Jill. Because Billy has been so hurt by his own mother that he can't see that Sally's trying to do a good thing. That's what I'm afraid of. So I might be time stamping it right now. Let's see, it's October 2nd, Thursday. Okay, I'm time stamping it. If he doesn't take it well, that's the end of the couple. Because it's so tied into like his feelings with Jill and it's so convoluted that yeah. And what's gonna be sad if it goes that way is Sally was going into it with good intentions. Like really good intentions and no favor for her. You know what I mean? Although I kind of don't like how they pin Sally to like she's always begging for. She's not begging for something. She's trying to help her boyfriend out. So I didn't like the way they characterized her on that one. But we're gonna have to see on what I'm talking about and see how it unfolds. So all right, bye guys.